what's up guys, it is KA Central here, and I'm bringing you guys another little discussion video for you guys today. Hey, I'm back. What's up guys? How you doing? You doing good? Doing good? Yeah, good. So yeah, I finally got my computer fixed. I did have to lose everything in the process because my hard drive was completely dead. So I've lost everything that I've been working for the past 2.5 years, but hopefully I can get some of the stuff back through editing trickery that I've learned. But aside from that, everything else is pretty good, even better. I got a new SSD, it's all good, it's all fast, all fancy, it's all fancy, and a lot of other things too. So we're all back in order. Time to make another video. It's been a long time. So yeah, why don't you just get into it? Today I'm going to be discussing an odd topic. For some of you wouldn't expect me to discuss something like this, but it kind of came up in my mind the other day and I thought that would be a good discussion video. So today we're going to be discussing, will Kingdom Hearts 3 be broken? Now what do I mean by broken, you may be asking? Well, I'm talking about whether it's like broken as in glitchy, buggy, unfinished, unpolished, unbalanced in some ways. Just in general, kind of a broken game at launch. So why discuss this now? So I'm guessing a lot of you have been noticing in the gaming industry over the past few years, it's been in decline nowadays, but you know, it still kind of happens, that some games launch completely unfinished. Like I said before, it launches with bugs, glitches, its balancing issues is awful. It's just all this stuff to show that this game was not finished and it was rushed to get it out on the release day just to make some money, you know? A big example is Battlefield 4 back in 2013. A lot of you remember that. That was probably the first big one to come out. And it was one of the buggiest messes you'd ever seen in your life. It's clear that they did not finish this game and rush the people DICE that are making the game to actually finish it to get it out in the holiday and the launch of the next-gen consoles at the time. So that was one of the big examples. Another one would be Halo, the Master Chief Collection. The multiplayer was absolutely broken with that. No one could get into a game, the servers were always loaded up, and you had to wait for like minutes just to get into an actual match if you actually stayed in the match at the time, so that was completely broken too. And then there's games like SimCity and Batman Arkham Knight on PC and Assassin's Creed Unity and all this other shit that just were launched broken, and they knew it was broken and they just put it out anyway. And I was looking back through all this stuff, remembering all those broken launches and how it was such a big controversy at the time, and thinking, will that happen to Kingdom Hearts 3? Now, am I saying that it will be? No, of course not. I have no idea what's going on with the development of that game right now. I'm not in the actual development house over there at Osaka team, so I have no idea what's going on. I'm not claiming it will be or not. I'm just speculating whether or not it could be. Now, why would I think that it could be launched broken? So from what I've heard from a lot of people, I kind of beg to differ on this. I personally like this game a lot. I don't think it's that broken. But let's go back to the most recent big Kingdom Hearts release besides Kingdom Hearts Engine Key, Kingdom Hearts 2.5. From what I've heard from a lot of other people who played the game, they thought the game felt kind of broken. It wasn't as good and as polished as the original games. There wasn't a lot of stuff that the original had, and it just felt broken compared to the others in some sort of way. Now, I'm not saying it was absolutely broken at launch. No, that's absolutely not what happened. But, you know, still, it was kind of iffy. So that got me thinking, could that happen with Kingdom Hearts 3 as well? And maybe even 2.8, because that's coming out in December. So we don't know how that game's going along. So that could be broken at launch as well. From what I've heard, there's some FPS problems with that, but that's pretty much the only problem. They could fix that in a jiffy. But could those games be broken at launch? Yes. Do I think they will? No, probably not. Especially not for Kingdom Hearts 3, because Kingdom Hearts 3, as a lot of you have been seeing through all the interviews, stuff they've been talking about in Famitsu and like Nikki PlayStation, all that stuff, you can tell that they are taking their freaking time on this game. And they are just waiting to get everything just right, polished up, and just ready to go out the door. And like they keep saying in all the interviews with Nomura and Taizoi, they keep on saying, oh, we wish we could sell you something right now. We really wish we could, but there's still some stuff we're working on with the game, and we're gonna have to wait a while before we polish everything up, and you're gonna have to wait till this winter to see anything about it, you know? So they keep on telling us to wait because there's a lot of stuff they need to do. And from everything that I've also seen through all these interviews, it seems like they've got everything, like the basis of the game, down and pat, you know, so they're just working on creating the worlds themselves and implementing them into the game in one way or another and fixing some bugs and stuff. It's not necessarily post-production, because that's just speculation from that job post the other day, but it seems like they're getting somewhere. And it's been like almost 2 years since the switch to Unreal 4, so they are taking their freaking time with this game and making sure everything is right with it. So they are taking their sweet time, making sure everything's polished, making sure everything's perfect, bug-free, glitchless, you know. So they're taking their time on this, and I really like that they're doing that, because they cannot afford this game to be launched broken. They cannot, because it's Kingdom Hearts 3, one of the most hyped games of all time. You know, we've been waiting for over 10 years for this game to actually come out. There's some side games, but we've been wanting Kingdom Hearts 3 for over 10 years now, and it's hyped to shit, okay? So they cannot afford for this thing to be launched like that, because people have been waiting for so long, their expectations are so high, and they just gotta live up to those things. It's really hard to, but they're trying their best. So they are working as hard as they can to do that, because if they launch broken, and they disappoint all their fans, they can never get that back. Their reputation will be ruined for a very, very long time for that. I mean, they could update it in the future, but still, they'll be looking at them like, that was one of the worst launches I've ever seen. So with all that stuff combined, they are taking their sweet time with it. They're making sure everything is all right with this game. So, no, I do not think this game will be launched glitchy. I mean, it always could. They could rush them through development, because it is Kingdom Hearts 3, and it is kind of headed by Disney in some way, because it is kind of their property in a way. So they could make them rush the game. So I don't know. But I don't think they're going to let them do that, because it is Kingdom Hearts 3 as well. So I don't think it's going to be launched broken. Don't get your hopes down for that, because I'm pretty sure it'll be fucking awesome when it releases. And also, since I mentioned 2.8 earlier, let's talk about that too. I really don't know if that game's going to be launched broken or not. I honestly do not know. I do not know what's going on with the development of that game. I don't know when it started development. There's some hints that it could have started back in 2014 with the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer and the HD cutscenes of Dream Drop Distance. But that's kind of stretching there. So I really don't know what's going on with the development of that game. So I can't say if it's going to be launched broken or not. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully. That's always the big hopeful there. And I'm pretty sure it won't too, because it's just a little FPS thing. They could fix that right up. So I don't think it'll be launched broken. Hopefully. So yeah, just keep your hopes up for that too. So that's pretty much all I want to talk about with you guys today. I'm back finally. Hopefully I can make some more videos in the future. I got a big video coming up sooner or later, so make sure to look out for that too. Make sure to write down in the comments below your opinion on this. Do you think Kingdom Hearts 3 will be launched broken? Do you think that they're taking their time with it and you don't think they will? I mean, what do you think about 2.8? Will that be launched broken too? Make sure to write down in the comments below your opinion on this news. Also, make sure to subscribe and like this video, because that'd be really awesome if you did. This has been Cade Central, and I will see you guys later.